Welcome back, everyone, for more Ark Survival on the island. Last time I checked out the new decorations mod, or new for me decorations mod. This time, I am going to do a little bit less on the decorating and more on the structural part, because it is time to finish the top piece of this tower, which is going to be a landing pad type area for all of my flyers. So my plan was to have everything kind of high enough that I would be level to the very top of the rock, and it didn't happen. I don't have an idea for another level above this to turn this into anything else. I really don't want to have a fifth, or fourth level to this. So I'm going to adjust around this, and that means doing some creative building here. I'm going to use my Tapajar, even though he is obviously weighed down to the max with all the building materials I have. Because he can fly backwards. He's got a little bit more maneuverability. Oh, come on. Oh. Come on. You get... snap to it. As long as it gives me that. And I can work around that. Okay, so that... I'm back on it now, so that's good. I think I could go with foundation there. Yeah, there we go. Like that. I could just do foundations up here. It'd be nice if the ramp could snap to the lower section of the incline as opposed to have to snap to the top of the incline. Almost tall enough. I think that should be enough, one would hope, to get... that's... Oh, that's close. That's gonna probably peak up through, yeah. That's probably gonna peak up over the top there. So I guess I'll go with one higher. I'll make sure it looks right. So there we go. I've got the start. I just gotta fill in all of this. And so it's gonna be a big, big, big landing pad. And to save on cost now, I'm gonna not use all foundations all the way. Another reason I don't want to use all foundations from here, I got a lot of ceiling pieces left over, so much better to make use of them. At least my Tappy has enough strength to keep flying with my hefty butt on his back. So if I just do one more here, that should cover, boom, like that. And then that just, yeah, need to do this. Boom. Yeah, so like a pillar, but not a pillar. One more set. There we go. Like that. And I'm getting close to the edge, which is fine. I'm okay with hanging over the edge just a little bit here. Oh, come on. I don't, yeah, that just place that. Oh, come on. There it goes. Before I put in the pillars, let me just see how far I can go with this. So maybe I can get something going here. Oh, I guess technically if I get one to place right, that's kind of the problem with pillars, is getting them to place right when you can't look where you want to get to place. Like that, right there, like that. Can I now? Yes! Haha! Did not break. Yeah, I can make this work. It's just gonna take some careful placement to make it happen, but I can make this work. And finally burning through all of these extra ceiling tiles I had left over. So that's not that bad in terms of size. I mean, I would like to go a little bit bigger. I could go bigger. I go out. Let's see. This should be... That's 2 out from the middle. That's 3. So I go 4 out. I get at least that. So I noticed I didn't even mean to, but I gotta have this diagonal 1, 2, then 1, 2 thing going. So I'm gonna stick with that with 1, 2, and that may actually just give me a more effective placement arrangement since I am doing also the middle bracing with the foundations. I don't know. I'm going to try it. I think it'll look a little bit nicer cosmetically if I just kind of go that way. Well, that makes half of this done. One half. Technically, I can go a little bit further out, but I don't think I'm going to. This looks like it's going to be big enough already. I'm not going to be able to see much because it is nighttime, but yeah. Now I just got to do this half. Having some spare torches laying around is going to help out a lot. And there we go. A big platform. Technically, I could go bigger, but I mean, really, for what I need, this is big enough as a landing platform. I mean, look at that. You know, come in, land, park. I can fit so many flyers up here. Way more than I have right now. And honestly, I feel almost like I could build maybe a lower section. One that like comes off the side here. That kind of levels. Say if I want to have the rooftop there. Now it's almost a shame that I didn't start this earlier, because now I walk like this and then you got that weird drop. Conservation of materials. Okay, now I see a problem. If I build back this way, it's gonna bury in that. So lower levels just not going to work. But you know what? The pillars definitely look better on the corners than what I had. It's just my little idea I had, maybe a lower section is not going to play out very nicely. So I did wood railings everywhere else, but because this is going to be housing some of the big flyers, the strong flyers, it feels like it should have a little bit more structural support, integrity kind of thing. So I'm going with stone to line it, and later on when I have the supplies available, I can always upgrade all this to metal. 2 rails short. 2. And look at this. This is a big area. And there we go. The start of my flying army. Plenty of room. I may end up moving them a bit further down and trying to set this corner up here as the spot for the dimorph aviary. I do want to have like an actual building. And yeah, looks like I just got a whole bunch of raptors. Oh, one of them's an alpha. What are you doing? Kind of bumping into my spikes. I don't think they take damage if they just wander into the spikes. This is probably a bad idea. But I just want to see if I can maybe hit one of them. Okay, that was a waste of time. Now, let me just go ahead and say I tried multiple variations. Over and over and over. Trying to find a way to connect up the water tanks the way I wanted them to be. And I'm sorry, I am not a fan of the water tanks, and I don't think they were implemented very well. Water pipe, okay. That's not dead center. That's slightly off, so I'm assuming that they're attached together through the pipe I put in the little T section there. Now, yeah, I really would like to place this slightly higher because I could do that. And yes, it's hidden. So I don't even have to actually worry about sinking the pipes into the ceiling tile because I can hide everything. I just need to get it where it places right. So I did see a trick of using a ladder to help place down pipes, but right now it's not working very well for me. It's not letting me adjust the height by placing against the ladder like I saw somebody do in a video. And that's kind of frustrating me. So quick test shows both of these are connected to the same pipe. And you know what? I've actually got that. So I can do that as well. Is that, come on, let's see. Connected pipes. Yep, okay, that's gone. So if I say show connected pipes, both of them show up. So it's showing both sides connected. I'm getting water now in them. I've got number 4 is the one that's actively in use below. So now I just gotta try and drop something down into there to see if I can get this connected. It's not where I want it to go, but I mean, technically it works, I guess. Well, you could actually connect to like the middle would be nice. So, I had to do that just to get it to go in either side direction because it was going towards the wall like that is, and didn't want to change directions at all. And as far as I'm aware, that should still cover everything. Except it says not irrigated. 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 Like all of those are irrigating. And so rain is not irrigated. Water is flowing from there. It's irrigated. So that's one was covering that with the rain included. Now I've got what will be 4 covering for hopefully both sides. And at this point, if this works, all I've got to do is actually add some more water tanks up top. And that will make the outside of this area look a lot better. And with pipes hidden, I just have a floating water tap, which is kind of nice looking if it was facing the way I'd want. It'd be great if we just had a right angle pipe, you know? I mean, they make those. I haven't seen that in the game so far, but yeah, it'd be great if we had that. I could just have it go there. I know I've seen a lot of discussions about people asking for shorter pipes options, and yeah, I think there should be that. Absolutely. I'm going to let this go like it is. For now, I'm just going to do the ceiling like this, and later I may add some greenhouse ceiling pieces. This is really more of, I just need something temporary, and I like the idea of like the kind of the indoor garden for the cosmetics. I'm gonna look for some plant pots and stuff like that, or maybe a mod for just planter pots that I could use to turn into like a little green room, a jungle room, just to have the cosmetics. But we'll see how well this holds up with those. And you know, worst case, if it doesn't work, instead of going in that direction so much, I'll redo this where I expand sideways a bit more. If I do this whole section here, then that frees up. Really, I guess this corner would be good because I'm not walking up into it. So I could build a little aviary into this corner. I'm going to have to think about the design for it though. Figure out how I can make that space effective. And I guess that means now I can actually go ahead and finish up the railing on this part too. But with that, other than some decorating and some remodeling here and there, the tower itself is done, which means I now have time to move everything up and go get more supplies for my next big project, because I do have a new project I want to do. Honestly, probably was going to need more resources than this took.